All right, I am recording.
Got it.
All right. So we are going to talk about our approach for the forecasts. We are going to start with the income statement, in which we decreased the revenues, the sales, because of the fact that Tesla is not doing so well like during this year. So we can see that here in the segment of automotive revenues. You can see that we had like a 15% during 2023, but we are going to be like super pessimistic this year because of the fact that Tesla is not doing so well right now. So they needed to actually reduce the price per unit, per car, right? And also because what is the car? What is the one that has like some imperfections, Maria? The new model?
Yeah, so the Cybertruck was recalled recently. And also what we projected a low growth in 2024 and 2025, but mainly 2024, is because Tesla themselves, they announced that the sales growth for 2024 will be much lower than in 2023. And we will also looking at Yahoo Finance, what analysts estimate, and really, I would say that the Yahoo analysts are a lot more pessimist than we are. As of last week, they had like a 7% sales growth for 2024, but I just checked yesterday and it's flat, like there's no growth for 2024. So we're not going to go to either extreme. I would say let's stick to a lower growth, but not just completely zero.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense because they still have sales.
Yeah, they still have sales, but thinking about like the layoffs also, that's why I think that they are relying right now like to cut the prices the lower that they can, so they can like recuperate, and then on 2025, that's why I think that the percentage is growing. Yeah, maybe the revenues for 2024 are going to be lower, but then 2025 is going to be a little bit higher, and then I think that they maybe could not stabilize, but I mean like return back into game with a 35.8%.
Yes.
Good that you mentioned. That's the strategy right now. It's to cut cost. That 10% labor cut that they did, it's going to increase their gross profit. And yes, for 2026 to 2028, they will have more factories, and they're projecting like a 30% growth year over year. So we are optimistic past 2026.
Yeah.
What about the dividends? Can we?
Oh, yeah. So no, I just wanted to show you really quick before that actually the sales start like being more stable like on 2027, right? So yeah, we definitely took into account the layoffs to reduce the cost of goods sold and improve the gross profit. So that's,
I mean, it's not going to be the growth is not going to be as crazy as it was in 2021, 2022. But because there's also a trend that the electric vehicles are not as popular, at least this year, there is a decline in demand overall for electric vehicles. And there's a lot more competition for Tesla too.
But that's also because you have these advantages, and people like the popularity lower because there's not like the infrastructure like for the cars to charge like through certain distances. So I think that, and also that they've been presenting like many things that are not working, like in the engine with the automatic pilot, and also like accidents. So I think that that's why they need like to perfectionate like their technology so they can like go back to the market. And I think that
Yes.
they will come out like maybe 2 to 3 years. But yeah.
Yes, we also assume 2 to 3 years, we will have sort of a full automation. Really, what it will grow much more. The cells in 2026, 2027, 2020.
Yes, I think that maybe we can talk a little bit about dividends because we have like 30 seconds. Let's like from the
Yeah, so
video.
really quick, for the other part of the income statement, we did like a more conservative approach using the average, like not like super crazy assumptions, like keeping it like constant in the common size of the other parts of the income statement. So let's talk about dividends. We like Tesla is actually in the 10K, Tesla talks about not giving dividends for a long time, but they need to keep the investors happy. So we like decided to start giving dividends in 2026. Yes, 2026.
That's why 25% of the net income will be the dividends that will be issued to shareholders in 2026.
Correct.
Forward.
And we decided to also repurchase a stock every year of the forecast year.
So I
So,
think we're about 7 minutes now.
all right. So that's why, like, lastly, that's why we are keeping these values low, right? Because of having treasury stock repurchase or not.
Not necessarily. I think it has to go in the balance sheet. You have to play with the common stock issued and paid in capital and debt.
Got it.
Those